I'm aware that there's some people out there that are singularly focused when they go fly fishing. They are in business mode from the moment they leave their driveway to the point when they return home. And it's all about catching fish, making sure that flies are in the water as much as possible. That's great. There's times where I take that approach, but more often than not, I'm enjoying the journey, enjoying the ride to the river. When I get there, I'm going to fish hard, I'm going to fish seriously, but I'm also going to stop for a cup of coffee. And I might fish for a while in one place and wonder what things are like at another stream. And so I'll drive to that stream, but on the way, stop at a fly shop, even if I don't need anything, or a brewery, or an art gallery, and just kind of take it all in. If there's some notable piece of history or a restaurant that's popular, I might make that part of the trip. Does that mean maybe I will take away a little bit of my time on the river? Maybe, but I think all of it is part of it. I think a lot of anglers enjoy all of those peripheral things that are in the orbit with that central piece being fly fishing. If this is you, if you like this approach, then the book that we're talking about today on Casting Across is something that you'll probably be interested in. Hi, I'm Matthew of castingacross.com, where I explore the quarry and culture of fly fishing. Today's book by Bob Mallard is 25 Best Towns Fly Fishing for Trout. How is a town good for fly fishing for trout, you may ask? Well, this is what this book is all about. Each and every one of these 25 towns, he presents kind of the central point as that town, and then all of the angling opportunities that are around it. So in each one of these 25 towns, he is going to give you multiple opportunities for angling. I think we have time for me to go through 25 towns relatively quickly. Asheville, Basalt Bend, Cody, Cotter, Durango, Ellensburg, Ennis, Grayling, Hancock, Island Park, Jackson, Ketchum, Livingston, Manchester, Manto Springs, Missoula, North Conway, Park City, Rangeley, Reading, Silverthorne State College, Twin Bridges, and West Yellowstone. So, as you can probably see, that's a really cool distribution all the way across the country. A little trout in each one of those spots. North, south, east, west, where you can go and fish in a place that doesn't just have one river, one stream, one lake, but lots of opportunities and good opportunities for catching fish. Let's talk a little bit about how each one of these 25 chapters works. So they all start with a map that shows you that town, also lists the major fisheries, state parks, national forests, as well as fly shops and some other points of interest. And then about 80% of that chapter, with lots of nice photographs from Mallard, his wife, and some other people, go through some of the major fisheries that you can encounter if you go fishing in this place. Then he gets to the end of the chapter and he starts to talk about other things, other historical points of interest, other fly fishing points of interest, whether it be a famous fly shop or a fly fishing museum, or even maybe just something that is historically important. Talks about the best time to go if you want to kind of take advantage of everything that's there, as well as gear that would be best suited for using every available opportunity that is for you. Then he gives a list of restaurants, lodging, fly shops, and things like that. So this is really good if you're wanting to go to a place where you have lots of options. Not just options for angling, which we'll talk about in a second, but options for just enjoying time. Most of these towns, and I think I've spent significant time in only like 6 or 7 of them, but there's other things to do for you, for a non-fishing spouse, for kids, for in-laws, whatever it may be. He talks about those in this book. But again, if the weather's not great, or if the crowds aren't great, if the flows aren't great, then most of these places will give you a variety, a diversity of angling options within a relatively short drive. Something else, though, that's worth mentioning is, this came out in 2016. And so he even acknowledges in the book that some of the information is going to change. The rivers are going to fluctuate in the quality of fishing from the time of writing. The regulations may even change from the time of writing. That's always something worth checking out. Businesses close, but businesses also come. But there's still a lot of valuable information here. And here's the reason why. I've talked about this before. Just because something exists doesn't mean that the internet is going to give it to you in a nice, neat, and tidy package the way that you might want it. Fly shops don't necessarily optimize their search engine optimization strategies. Restaurants and lodges maybe don't even have a great online presence. There's a couple of phenomenal fly fishing lodging options that I use in New York and in New England that their website is terrible. It looks like it's from the late 90s. But it's in a book like this, and you can track them down. And so this is a very, very good resource on its own, but then it also is, again, that launching point to find more things about these 25 towns. Are there other towns? Oh yeah, there's plenty of other towns that provide phenomenal fishing, and some of them are actually kind of like just adjacent to the 25 that are in here. But I would definitely check this book out, pick it up. It's a lot of fun. You can tell it's kind of beat up already. My kids have enjoyed flipping through and said, hey, why haven't we gone here? Why can't we go there? And I say, that's a great idea, boys. So if you love one of these towns, let me know in the comments below. Or if there's one that you think should be in here that isn't, I'd be happy to hear about that as well. Then head over to castingacross.com for 3 posts a week on the people, places, and things that go into the pursuit of fish.